In this video, we are going to look at a number pattern to complete a table, and we're told to include a process column. Now, process column, I have room in the middle here for my process column. So this first one we're going to call inputs. And over here we're going to have our output. And in the middle we have our process. Our process is like our thinking process, what's going on, to find a pattern. So in our process column, what we're doing is we're identifying a pattern. Now, this is actually setting us up to where we could write an expression and eventually equations using number patterns. So my input is always going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5, 6. So we have a 5, 6. Now, my first number is 4. So if my input is 4, then my output, my input is 1, then my output is 4. That could give us like an ordered pair, 1, 4. See? And when my second number, input 2, my output is 9. Your input is 3. The third number is 14. And then our fourth input gives us an output of 19. Okay. Now, in looking at these, if I were to check the difference, what if I wanted to find the difference between these? I'm just going to change color. All right. 9 take away 4 is 5. What's 14 take away 9 going to give me? 5. And 19 take away 14? 5. Well, you could say, well, add 5 to the previous number. Well, that's good. That would be a recursive pattern if you always had to depend on the previous number. But the problem is we want to be able to write an expression or an equation to where when we put in a number for x or n, we're going to use n. So we're going to say ... and n. I want to be able to just put 1 in for n, and my output will be 4. Okay? Now, look at this here. I could say 1 times 5, take away 1, and I'll get 4. Oh. Well, what if I did 2 times 5? Let's try it, see if our pattern holds. 2 times 5 is 10. Take away 1. Do I get 9? Yes. So my pattern is my input. So 3 times 5 is 15. Take away 1, I get 14. So my pattern is 3 times whatever my number n is, which happens to be 5. Okay, my input times n will get minus 1 will give me my output. So that means it still holds if I took 4, my input, times my n, 5 times 5, okay, minus 1. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 minus 1 is 19. So now I can find the next number in a pattern. All right, the number I would input for n would be 5. Take it times 5 minus 1. 5 times 5 is 25. Take away 1 is 24. So the number for this blank is 24. To get the next one, I'm going to take 6 times 5. Take away 1. 6 times 5 is 30. 30 take away 1 is 29. So this number is 29. Now, we have to complete this for n. Okay, this is just ... That means continues in like manner. Now, we want it to where we could take any number n times 5 minus 1. Now we're going to clean it up so we have a mathematical expression. Well, n times 5 is 5n. Take away 1. So 5n minus 1 is my pattern. That I can choose any number that I want to input, and I will be able to get an output. So I don't have to start with 1. Awesome, awesome, awesome. These are going to be so much fun. Just remember, they're like puzzles. All right? Once you know the pattern, they're not bad at all. Have a great time with these.